How's it going? Mm. So, today we are going to be doing a reading on a loved one. So, let me get some energy off of these cards. And we will start your reading. Thank you again for watching Flower Being Tarot. So, this will be a full message from a loved one, and this is going to be for the month of November. And what things they would like to say to you for the month of November exactly. So, this could be from anyone. This could be from someone who passed away. This could also be from someone who's currently in your life, maybe a close relative, best friend, a friend you haven't seen in a while, maybe a loved one, a romantic interest. Maybe someone who even has a crush on you. So, oh shit. Is my thing working? Let me see. Okay, so now that it's a lot better, yeah. So we are going to do a message from your loved one. So what your loved one has to say, whatever your loved one is saying to you, someone close to your heart, what messages they'd like to say to you. So I'm just going to be doing a quick prayer. Thank you so much, beloved. Thank you so much, spirit, angels, ancestors, God, blessing these cards, give us the most positive light messages from our loved ones. Okay. So let's get into your message. Again, thank you so much for watching Flower Being Tarot. We're just getting into these love messages. This message can either resonate or not. We're going to have the first card come out, and it's going to be a present situation and the challenge that you're facing with. Or it could just be. So what it seems to me is that someone is unveiling the truth and going towards their own solutions. So you could be at this moment going into a new opportunity, going into a new idea, opening yourself into a whole bunch of doors and trails that lead you almost to, I'd even say, like, it could lead to your soul tribe. And while leading to your soul tribe, it could also lead you to people who have the same amount of energy as you. We have the solutions card, so it's like a lot of times, like when you get the solutions, it's kind of like a lot of contemplating, slash, what is it called? We have the temporary card. So what I'm saying is that there's like been some type of pause to a hidden. Oh yeah. Hi, how's it going? Okay. So like I was saying, something's obviously hidden in the moon, but let's see. Message and love for Sarah. Let's see. Sarah, what is your message and love for my loved one? Let's get this. All right. So what I'm seeing obviously is that there's a need to not feel left out in the cold. There's a need to detoxify, figure out what is important in your life, and get rid of all the baggage, because there's a lot of things accumulating into your life. There's a lot of new people coming into your life. There's a lot of things you're going to have to look over and contractualize, because you're at this moment where a lot of positivity is like, you have a relationship that has come in, or this could be love with self, this could be love with your angels, and you're feeling quite prosperous subconsciously. And it could be because you're opening up your chances to a new romantic relationship. I'm seeing that something in the past, or maybe something had entered in the past, but there was some form of like message and interpretation that was from the Page of Michael. And when we have the Page of Michael, I mean, this sounds like a whining child in a way. So it could be either, annoying information, or it could be the type of information that you don't even really want to hear because it could just lead you off. So that's the message I'm getting for you. I see the surrounding energy is the Ace of Ariel. So you're near a lot of opportunity. You're near a lot of opportunity. But continuing this reading for this loved one. So this person that loves you, what exactly do they want to say? How much do they want to tell you they love you? And what kind of love is it? Is this platonic? Sarah, I definitely see a romantic interest. So within the future, you could have an offer of love, or you could be walking into something. Okay. So angels, please give us the messages from a loved one. All right. Awesome. So obviously there was a lot of triumph because somebody was playing the game. Somebody was manipulating, it sounds like to me. Somebody was playing the game, manipulating a little bit, being the magician, or that was you that came upon this energy, whereas you felt like you were able to manifest. You were able to manifest a new beginning with yourself because you're opening, like I said, you have doors open to yourself. You're going into these new beginnings with people. You're ending the conflict. You're getting over these issues. And you're standing up for yourself. And that's the most important question. I mean, that's the most important thing you could do. Stand up for yourself and have this strength. Have this strength to see what's important in your life. Go back to when you were a child and be like, oh my gosh, okay, this is something that I left in the past because I never got good at it. So maybe you might want to go back to it just to get a little bit better. Or you might even want to seek education again. I see you wanting to have balance, and you could be coming out of this. Oh, well, it seems to me someone thinks you're their prized possession. That's what I heard. I heard prized possession, you're mine, you're only mine. Of course, yeah. Ask a question. Oh my gosh, look. See? Yep, what it says to me is that he obviously wants you in his life, Sarah. He obviously wants you in his life, but you walking into a new situation and you're going to be doing a lot better for yourself. Keep the baggage in the past, especially if he's not giving good energy. So I'm going to bring out some other cards because I feel like I need to get out my other cards that are more like love related. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can just ask them. I'm going to go right into the message. So let's get this message from a loved one. Oh, wait. I'll turn these cards around. So these are a little bit explicit, but these are like the sex magic tarot. Like these definitely are accurate. I'm not going to lie. So what do they want to say to you? What is this love trying to say to you? Is this is a beginning? This is a passion, something that, oh wait. I mean, I feel like you can almost feel naive in a situation because it's like you don't want to give yourself away too much to a person, to the point where like they're just looking at your backside and then they have so much passion for you. The Two of Wands is like intense passion, So, and it's kind of like knowing when to play and knowing when to be serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue. Message for a loved one. What message can we get for the collective energy for November? What does this loved one want to say? Is this an offer of love? I saw the Queen of Cups wanting to come out. Offer a message of love. Is this from a past love? Is this from a dear loved one? What love message is this? Okay, and we did have one card pop out. So we have the Five of Swords. So we had the Five of Swords pop out in the other deck. So this seems to me that you honestly, there's a situation of conflict, there's a situation of competition. I'm hearing you could be having multiple lovers. Somebody wants you to themselves. I'm hearing somebody wants you to themselves because this is a passionate situation. Somebody is in love with you. This is like I said, intense passion. I wouldn't say I'm sensing a lot of greediness, but I'm definitely sensing a lot of stability. I'm hearing that this person they want to pay for everything. And we got the card of greediness. So you have to be a little bit cautious because in the future you have the Four of Pentacles. And it's all about balancing, knowing when to give, knowing when to take. And you see her like she's literally becoming ravished by this guy. Like, is he in control or is she in control? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you want to make sure that you have that like understanding and making sure that I'm in control of the situation so that I'm not just having a guy fall all over my tits. This is lovely. This is lovely. Yes, I would definitely answer that question. I'm just gonna finish this really quick. So it could have been a difficulty in a situation because obviously how I feel is that this person sees that you're worthy, sees that you are in your power, but how I'm feeling is that this is ultimately going to be a short-lived situation because this person is way too immature to own that cup. That person is way too immature to own that cup. All they want is to play. They just want to dive in head first. They're literally thinking about diving in head first. And you're having these type of they just want to jump in and take charge. But it's such a low offer that, you know what I mean? It's like, who thinks of you as the tower without baggage? So it's kind of like somebody wants to end the situation, or somebody wants. It could be the type of tower that is going to turn things around for the best or the worst. How I'm seeing this is that this person is a play-by-play because we have the Hermit and Advice card. This is a short-lived love. He's going up her skirt like he's at the strip club. He's looking at her bum and he's like, oh, okay, I see you got something to give. And then he gives her like a $10 tip and then leaves the strip club and comes back the next time wanting her to do the same dance he gave her next time. No, you got to give me $20 extra if you're going to come back to the same club that I work at. If you're going to become a regular customer, you got to give me $20 extra. Like, I'm hearing that this person doesn't know the value of a true person, because the moment they get something that's valuable and you give them your all, they take advantage of it and then they start treating other people way better. So let me answer your question, Melina. Oh wait, no, Albanish. Let me answer your question. So Aquarius and your ex Sagittarius, what happened with them? Okay. So Aquarius, air sign, awesome. So not right now. Thanks. All right. So Sagittarius. So it could be some conflicting already. I'm saying because of the way you communicate. You might communicate so objectively and logically to the point where like you can really turn your words out on people and you can kind of make him feel insecure. I'm not saying that Sagittarius is feel insecure, but if they hear something that they don't like, they going crazy. Not even going crazy. They're just They're fucking flipping tables, dude. I'm sorry, but they might be flipping tables. Okay, so what happened between Aquarius and the Sagittarius? Fire sign, air sign. What is this question the alchemist wants? Oh, you know what I honestly felt like was about to come out? I felt like judgment was about to come out. And if judgment was about to come out, could be a little sticky situation. You know, the judgment card in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a lot more less judgmental than this one. Whereas, like, in this deck, you see the judgment card and you just look like a goddamn cheating asshole. But what I'm seeing is that you had your guard down. You know your worth. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? You shed your vulnerability to this point, whereas everybody almost wants to take a piece of you. There's a situation that you're in where I'm seeing a lot of threes. So I'm seeing third party. So I'm seeing that you definitely were in a third party situation that led to heartbreak. And it led to stagnation as well. This was something that you put a lot of time into. And look at him, he's carrying her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're in love with him. You're showing yourself. She is just bare naked, and all these townspeople is judging the hell out of her. But the Queen of Pentacles is still a bad bitch, whether she's naked or not. You know what I'm saying? You were in this situation where reciprocation, you were getting reciprocated, you were getting your reciprocation back, but at the same time, that was cut off. And it was time to chill. It was time for the temperance. It was time to take a break and realize, is this person supposed to be in my life? Are they negative? Are they positive? Are they setting a good example in my life? Is he doing what he needs to do? And that could have been why the stagnation came. This amount of stress, 10 of Wands. This is something that you don't want to pick up. I'm hearing smelly 2-week-old ham sandwich don't want to pick up. But one thing I can say about what I think is so interesting is that I feel like leaving is honestly the best situation, because again, what is the gist of this entire love reading? New beginnings. It's all about new beginnings. So whether you're talking, you're in the dating field, you're on dating websites, get yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? You have the sun as your advice card. You're shining. You are shining, and people want the juice. Somebody wants that juice. Somebody is under there and they want to have that juice. So it's all about, again, the sun is, it's like the happiness is just overriding you. You know, it's all in your face. And I see that somebody, again, it could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm seeing a lot of Earth in this. But I'm also seeing fire. So I can understand that this was definitely a soulmate connection, because we do have the Five of Pentacles. You know, and after the Five of Pentacles, we get to the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm saying is that this was a situation that you were looking into, and it was just bringing back a lot of nostalgia. And when people are looking at you, they're seeing that nostalgia and they want to bring that back into their lives. They want to bring that part of their lives back. And what I think is so interesting about the end of this reading is that for the overall energy, you get the Empress. So the sun leads you to that fruition. Can you please shut that door? Shut the door, please. Shut the door before I shut it for you. This is why I cannot do these readings. Like, okay, so I have to show you this one part. You cannot leave until you see this part. You literally have the sun and the Empress here. So if anything, you have options, okay? People want to please you. People want to put you in service. You're fertile. You have new beginnings, new adventures, new business plans. People want to be a part of your business. People want to be a part of. It's like, and if they can't have you, they're going to want to sabotage you. So watch out. You know what I'm saying? If they can't have you, they're going to want to sabotage you. So you have to make sure that the people that you're giving your energy to are the right people. You know, the right people. So, okay, Melina, yes. Awesome. Yeah, he's definitely not going to come back. I think the best thing, I mean, I could see, yes, I see so much energy, but it's all in whether or not you feel like, do you feel like, honestly, that's what you deserve? Like, honestly, could you be getting treated way better, called way more, texted way more, told I love you way more? You know, it's the small things that matter. So if he's not doing the small things, you got to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like he changed you and you evolved, yeah, that could make you want him back in your life, but doesn't mean that he was supposed to be a permanent part. Maybe your energy and your frequency only heightened so that you could get the man of your dreams. I'm talking about a man that's going to take you on a Dubai trip and you're not going to have to pay cents out of your pocket. You know, somebody who's not going to look at you as baggage. You know, people feel like they can just throw you away. Then what's the point of letting them into your life again? You know? Passionate situation, intense passion. So you're hooked, girl. You're hooked. But is he? What I think is so interesting, you guys, this nigga don't even, I'm sorry. This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. He is so drunk. He's literally drunk. And she's like, okay, she's pulling the strings. Secretly, she's pulling the strings because he wants everything he can get out of her. He wants her energy. He wants her punani. He wants her time, especially. He wants her time. But he's too into it. He's pouring out the wine. He's wasting the wine. He's wasting his energy. He's naive. So it's like you could be dealing with somebody who kind of like they're addicted to you too. Like they don't know what they're doing with themselves. They just have a passion for you. Like they'll always be around to just nitpick because they feel like you'll never leave them. Awesome. So we also have the Fool card, which is so interesting. Oh wait, no, this is not the Fool card. This is the Chariot. So the Chariot is a sign that somebody will be coming in pretty soon. So what I'm seeing, you guys, is that this is a message of love. Someone wants to come in. Someone wants to claim you. Obviously a situation in the past where you were really happy. This was the situation that made you happy. This is a situation that gave you the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Yes, Melina. This is a situation. Oh. Okay. So, Melina, what I'm seeing for you is, well, actually, this is I don't know who's reading this is for. I really want to read it, but I feel like I did not. I want to get your energy right. So we're not going to read it. All I know is that somebody's getting offered a new beginning and somebody wants to cut somebody. All right. So, Melina, what is coming for you energy wise? All right. So what is coming between Scorpio? What is Scorpio? I want to say to Melina. What's happening in Melina's life? To the message to loved one. What loved one wants to say to Melina? Okay, let's do a few more. Yeah, hopefully these messages resonate, you guys. I try my best to get the right amount of energy out there. But okay. So messages from a loved one from Alina. I felt like a brush of coldness. Yeah, I kind of felt like I felt scared to like say something. I felt like maybe somebody's contemplating what they want to say. And the cards don't even want to speak, but they just want to throw out the Tower card. So there will be a Tower coming to you. And there will be the World card is flipped upside down. So basically, there's going to be a situation that is going to break down the barricade. What I'm seeing is that somebody is coming in with some information that's going to shock the rocks off of you. It's going to shock you. And instead of ending a situation, which, I like to end situations, it seems like to me you're going through another cycle in your life with the same person. So you could be going through, and it's obviously because this person feels like, well, let's see. This person wants to be with you. This person wants to be with you. They might have in the past felt like you were trouble. They might have in the past felt like this was trouble and that they had to like end it. But what I'm honestly seeing is that I'm seeing two offers. So I don't know whether you are kind of like talking to one person on the side while waiting for him. But yeah, somebody wants to, what I'm seeing is that somebody wants to bring you on a voyage. Like somebody's coming to bring you to a voyage. So that first reading could have been for you because we had the Chariot step out. Somebody's coming to pick you up in their horse. We have the King of Wands. And she's not worried about anything he's doing besides holding her butt. All she's doing is enjoying her time while he's like holding her butt and he's taking control of the entire like venture. She's just like chilling there. This is a situation that because she looks pretty comfortable. This is not a situation that she has not done before. She's not going to be completely naked on this horse with this guy that she does not know. I'm sorry. Like you could be, again, like, it's all about balancing yourself. So it's like not being naive, because it's like this guy, he came into the room to see her on purpose naked, and like he has a wolf. He's holding a wolf, and it's like, what does that resemble him as? A perv? Is he a perv? Is he not the type of person you need to go to? Like, I'm totally like seeing opportunity, but I'm seeing balanced opportunity. Like, subconsciously, this situation does everything for you. It makes you happy. It gives, it pays the bills. I'm saying that this, like, you undeniably know what you want. And you're okay with talking it out. I feel like you want to talk it out. You don't want to just like, because you've had the time to really think about what you want. That's what I'm saying. You really had time. Like, you had to take that time. Like, as you can see, she's still pouring that water. She's not even bothered by what he's doing. And is he cupping her butt? He's cupping her butt, and she's not even bothered. You know what that means? It's gonna take her a while to come. She's not satisfied. So it may have been something in the past where you wasn't satisfied, and you were like, okay, I really need to sit down, drink some tea, watch some Grey's Anatomy, and I just need to think about who the hell needs to be in my life. But what I think is so interesting is that, the sun comes out, and what I love about the sun, you have some of my favorite cards in here. You really do. You have the Hierophant, which is so good. And like, this is a happiness to some type of arrangement. When what's so good about the Hierophant is like they both want commitment. They're looking at each other, and this is your future situation. So they're looking at each other like, yeah, that's mine. Like I own that. Like not in their own way. It's just like I'm gonna nature you until I can't nature, I can't nature you anymore. Like I'm gonna be a rock. Like this is his rock. She is his rock. She's like literally, I don't even know what the hell she's doing. Like hopefully not giving him like a hand job inside of his robe or something, but she's definitely looking down. And they would probably even be married. Like I see them married. I see them freaks. Like they're the biggest freaks you could think of, but they're not gonna be freaky with anyone else. They're the type of people that they're gonna keep that in closed doors. They can cover all that veil all they want, but once they're in their room by themselves and it's just them, everything, hell breaks loose. Okay, hell breaks loose. And they almost have this type of passionate occurrence where it's like they're looking at each other's eyes, and as they're like, it's like, why would I want to change the situation? Because we both have the best sex in our lives together. That's what I'm hearing. Like we both have so much of this chemistry that I just can't let go of. Like this is just something that is just a part of me now. So it could have been, you could have had a situation that was kind of like weird though. Like kind of like walking in on somebody who's like masturbating, or like walking in on somebody who's like making out with another person, or like about to have sex with somebody. Or maybe you're like, you were having a makeout session and they bit your lip, and you never like had your lip being bit before, and you were like, what? Like, why did you just like bite my lip? Like, ow. Like, I don't, like, it could have been a certain form of like misunderstanding that you're not seeing, where it's kind of like, maybe you need to pull a little bit more back before you just brush into this, because it's going to be a little bit like, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Like, yeah, exactly. Like you probably want to pull back a little bit, because especially if you're dating multiple people, you don't want him to be like jealous, because I see conflict. Like he's looking at you as conflict. Like this is like, okay, I need to handle this situation. It's like, okay, I either need to cover her freaking body up, or I need to just lock her in a room and take the key and keep her in there for at least a week, so that we're not fighting and she's not hooking up with no other dudes. So it's like almost wanting to just keep you away. What is it? It ain't my fault that I'm out here making juice. Gotta blame it on the juice. I just heard that. Blame it on the juice. So it's like you're almost being blamed for your juice. You're almost being blamed for your juice. But I think it's so great, and it's so important for you to take the situation lightly, because you have the Fool. What the hell? Yes, exactly. Juice. Exactly. He was jealous. Let me tell you something. Somebody is looking at you like they're looking, like she's looking at him. Like how she's looking at his schlong. Like, I'm sorry, but she's looking at him like he's a male. So it could be like the way around, where like you want to go into this situation, with a new perspective. You don't want to like be judging as much. But what I'm saying is that could be an issue in the future. If he's overbearing and overguarding, it could be an issue in the future, because you have this Nine of Swords cutting, you're spitting some truth out. So I'm seeing really good energy. I'm seeing a lot of like not knowing what to do, because we have the Two of Swords. It's all about balance and stability. Yet at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, I have everything that I want. Like, I'm happy. Like, is it just okay to say that I'm happy? Like, I think you're gonna be really happy with the decision that you make. I don't think you're gonna be stressed out, by making your demands, being clear about what you want, stand up for what you believe in, because you know what it seems to me is that you got a rock. You got somebody who wants to stand by you. Um, and like I said, it could be more than one option. It could be more than one option if you are dating multiple people. Because I definitely was feeling the vibe of like going on dates and stuff. So that was basically, well, actually, let's do Oracle card. Let's do Oracle. Okay, so we're gonna get some following messages ending the reading. I have the Firefox Kitsune deck. This is one of my favorites, and let's just get some advice, right? Thank you. Oh, you guys are so nice. Okay, so I feel like this card really wants to come out. So yes, call forth the wave. It's like I'm gonna read this, but this is basically telling me like, and whatever you're feeling internally, just say it. Say the truth. Like I'm also kind of like having trouble with my throat right now, so I feel like you could be holding back something that you want to say. Maybe he's holding back something that he wants to say. Maybe he feels like if he puts all of his eggs in the basket, it's like, oh yeah, I want you, like you're the one that I want, like I'm in love with you. Like it might scare you away, but it's like it's almost like she's consumed in this wave, like, and she's flowing in her emotions so beautifully. And this is the number 4. So that means like you have stability around you and you have balance. And your angels are calling you. They're there for you. So call forth the waves. There are times when all is tranquil and beautifully so, and there are times when all is simply too still and nothing has changed. Because nothing has been done. Too much for too long has stayed the same. And now this dizziness of the sea's energy which surrounds the realm of the Kitsune is urging you to call forth the waves and to stir the world around you into action. For there is much to be done and many things which are bringing discontent, yet all this remains the same. So much so that it seems that this stasis is natural, simply the way things are. But she must remain, and she will show you how to call up these waves of pure energy from within, the emotional energy which sustains and feeds you, the water energy of memories, and the psyche which gathers its strengths and pours through the world and lifts up all that has stayed too long hidden so it can be seen and changed with pure, raw energy. Call forth waves, now, friend. Raise them high and let us see what powers there is in initiating change, being active and courageous, and immersing ourselves in pouring forth the energy that has been too long held within, restrained, tethered for no good reason. Call forth the waves connecting to this great primal tidal force. And know that know that no matter how formidable change may be, it is like a living thing, unlike stasis, in the quiet of intimidation. Rise up and see who joins you as you dare to take the ride of your own life. And upon the waves that you caught up, you shall dance. Know you are free and powerful being, filled with instinctive energy. Others will rise to join you. And as you do this, your life will be filled with a new and cleansing energy. So this is such a great card because it's all about new beginnings. It's all about new beginnings. So maybe, so I think honestly, yeah, you can ask one question. I was just, yeah, ask it away. So I'm going to take one more card from the Oracle because my throat, oh, I've never gotten this card, you guys. This is so interesting. So we have tending to the future. Isn't that so beautiful? I've never seen it. I've never seen this card in my life. So pretty. So what I'm seeing is that some of you might need to work on your heart chakra just a little. You might really be focusing on building a foundation, really working on, you know, nurturing yourself, being more within nature, becoming of nature, you know, working on, you know, your spirit animals and like looking at the world not so logistically, but like also with like a cool spiritual perspective. Wait, let me read this. So, tending the future. 'Tis time now, beloved one, to tend the future and to what will come, for there is a tender and vulnerable possibility which is in the process of being nurtured into the next stage of its maturity. Find the way to protect this sweet, young, and lovely hope and take care of it well, so well that it will come into life at a stage closer to you than you think is possible. It is your job now to garden your own hopes and to allow the most fragile of beginnings to have enough of your care that it will make it through to the next stage. Prepare and plan. Consider and contemplate, and do the hardest work yourself. The kitsune who walk with you at this time urge you to become the spirit of the grain, and they will work with you, walk with you, and whisper to you all the things you need to be done. That only you can do. This tending to the future will make the present purposeful and fill it with devotion and richness, and the emotional qualities you bring to this time of preparation will be the very filling that bloom the brightest once these dreams have flowered. So prune what must be reduced. Clear the earth of weeds and enrich the soil. Change poor habits that steal time and energy from you, no reward. Make a promise to devote time to yourself and to learn, and to finally see the seeds you plant erupt into green life, searching for the sun. You will have success, friend. So say the kitten, but it will be a due to the tending, the caring, learning, and the moment you give, the choices you make now. Here comes the future. Make this present moment feed the very best version that will come to you. Yes. That is totally the same. So cycles are changing, cycles are ending. It's all about taking what belongs to you, like soul wise. What do you feel like resonates with you? If you feel like you resonate with something on a soul level, that's supposed to be in your life. But if something isn't resonating with you on a soul level, it's not for your life. My throat is acting up. Yeah, ask away. I'm taking last questions. So if you have a question before I end the live, ask away. Yeah, anybody have any questions? You could just ask them. Wow, so very beautiful deck. So I really see you guys rejuvenating yourself. I've never gotten that card before, but it really talks about having an idea and putting work into that idea and seeing the fruition build from it, you know? Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna, that one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use the Sex Magic Tarot to answer your question, Puzzle of Life. All right. Let's see. What abundance is coming? Puzzle of Life. These cards are quiet. These cards are quiet. They're like, eh. They're not hot. They're not cold. Just quiet. This wanted to come out though. Oh my gosh, why are we getting the same cards? Why are we getting the same cards in different places? That's weird. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is the same. So somebody sees you as their 9 of Cups. So what I see is that you and Mark will be going somewhere because obviously you guys are in love. You got the Hierophant next to the King of Wands. Like, this is a certified commitment. Like, this is a committed relationship that we're on, and we're going to go on vacation together because we love each other. And we're going to take time into, learning about each other so that we can find, more of this, of what brings us happy together. But I'm kind of confused because I'm seeing this 5 of Wands, which means it's either competition or like some form of like what is this? Let's get some clarity. What is this? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Okay, so obviously, so is Mark a little bit dangerous? He could be. And I only say this because this card speaks a lot to me. I'm sorry, but every single time I see the Knight of Cups and I see that snake, I have to think about myself. I gotta be like, okay, am I gonna be safe? Am I gonna be okay? Because yeah, this is somebody who wants to freaking take you on to the adventure of your life. They really want to like take you out. I'm really seeing that because you have King of Wands and the King of Cups. So somebody really wants to take you somewhere, treat you good and stuff. But it could be competition. It could be a little bit of arguing, makeup sex. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? With the 8 of Swords, and then we also have, so it could have been a situation where you felt like you might have been yeah, it looks like to me like it's more like the external situations, because every single time I see like the Knight of Cups pop out, it's just like external situations that become dangerous. Not really the people, just the people that they may be around, like they might live in a bad part of their town, and you might never know unless, you do your research or something. And that could something could occur. So it's just like being a little bit worried and like keeping your eyes open. It's not saying like craziest thing gonna happen to you, but the snake is definitely there. So for the 8 of Swords in Judgment, like, is this a miscommunication, or is this a decision that you're making? I don't know whether or not how I'm feeling about the situation. I'm kind of confused about this 8 of Swords. Maybe there's a situation in your past. Maybe in your past, like, I feel like something had came to an end. So you're really judging. Again, it's like making a judgment to what you want. Is it the best judgment? Like, I'm sorry. Every time I see this card, I'm like, they're all a hot mess. So it could be like, I'm hearing unveiling the truth. Unveiling the truth. Whatever you're bounded to, it's not going to be bounded anymore. If anything, it's going to be like, what I'm saying is you're unbounding yourself from a situation that brought you happiness once. People wanted to offer you something. and you could be pregnant in the future. And you might want to protect yourself when you're having sex because you have the 9 of Cups in your future. So, I mean, you got the 9 of Cups. That's next to the 10 of Cups. I mean, we're going up. We're not going down. So I think, honestly, it's causing you to have strength. You might need to have strength in the situation because you could either, I'm hearing, have a lot of like positive things to your adventures and then like have one negative thing happen, and it's like have strength because that's just one negative thing that happened. Like yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so you might want to have like a private relationship so that they're not all in your business. That could really help. So Sarah's question was next. She said, will she have more kids? Or to who? I feel like it's your decision and whether you want to have more kids because I feel like somebody's gonna want to give you that baby. I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna want to give you that baby and it's gonna be your decision whether or not you want my dad. And I'm sorry, but like we have that same person, Sarah. He's drinking the wine again and pouring it everywhere. Like, why is he pouring that wine everywhere? And then we got the Queen of Cups. So she's totally enjoying it. She likes that he's pouring the wine everywhere because she's literally popping her butt. She's popping wine. Like, I don't even like, what is that? Like, how do you even drink wine like that? Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, you I'm seeing that the last person who was in your last reading, yeah, the same guy. I'm feeling like the same guy is going to be the one to, kind of like pop your bubble and kind of like have you in that vulnerable situation where you're the Queen of Cups, so you're giving your all sexually, emotionally, mentally, and he's giving his all. Um I wouldn't say all really because he's not the King of Cups. So you got to think about it. He's still a knave, so it's not going to be the biggest offer. That's why, again, like this could be somebody who you're expecting to be like Jaguar, but they're totally Toyota. Not in a rude way or anything. It's just like, oh, like yeah, we want to have children, but he might need to get a better job. But if you're totally fine with that, and girl, you better enjoy your man because some people don't got men. But I see you definitely being more fruitful, vulnerable in your future, Sarah. And I see you have an opportunity to decide whether or not, you want to have unprotected sex with this person. And then like they'd be like, oh yeah, can I? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I think I might be pregnant. Do you want to see about getting the test? Like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. It's okay. Yeah, I think it's great. I would love to be the father. Blah 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 blah. What 3 weeks from now, finding out the sex from the baby and it's a girl, and you guys are so goddamn happy. You guys are making out in the freaking gynecologist office, and it's just like I even hear him like, oh, you want to do it on the bed? Like, oh my gosh, like the doctor's about to come in. Like, hell no, we're not trying to do it on the bed. So Heat journey, Aaron feel okay, yeah. So Heat's question about Aaron. Does Aaron have a message of love for Heat? No problem. All right, so message from a loved one. We're getting this message from Aaron, and this is for Heat. Is there a message in love? How does Aaron feel about Heat? How does Aaron feel about Heat? Please. Thank you so much, angels. Thank you so much for these readings. Okay. Aaron wants to talk to Heat because we have the chariot. So somebody's coming in, like literally, like it's like they don't even know what direction that they're coming in because their eyes are closed, but he's not worried about that because he literally has somebody sleeping in the back of his wagon, like, and he's about to just like give it to her. Also this person could be like tend to not know what to say out of their mouth. I'm hearing that. They might not know what to say out of their mouth. They might say certain things that you might turn your head and be like, what? Like, did he just say that? Like, so this is obviously how I feel in this situation. This is a message of love. Somebody wants to bring you the sun, but they can't bring it to you if they're causing all this trouble, if they're causing all this problem. They can't be wanting to freaking make out with you and give you a cup of wine and then the next thing slit your goddamn lips and talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna bust you up if you tell this secret about me. What? What? First of all, I can't even validate this as much as I want it, as much as I'm falling into the goddamn cup. I can't even want this shit if you're looking at me like that. Hell, my freaking outfit is falling down. I look like I'm fucking terrified out of my fucking life. This is a situation that had ended in conflict, but this was somebody who was willing to make it rain, somebody who was taking care of you, somebody who was making you laugh, somebody you were having really good times with. They didn't even know what they were putting their money at. They didn't even know what they were really doing with a lot of their resources because they were being naive with their own selves. And you walked into a situation and kind of got yourself a little bit. I really hate this card in this deck because this is like walking in on somebody and like walking in on somebody and literally like, look at that. You have the Four of Cups. He's stuck at that doorway watching somebody fuck. I'm sorry to say, but he's watching somebody have sex with the person that they love. And it's like, we all go back to that. We've all gotten hurt. We've all had that heartbreak. I'm going to read that book. I'm going to read a James Patterson book, and I'm going to fall in love with my own goddamn fictional character because men ain't shit. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. That's what it was just saying that. Like, I'm going to read a book. Okay. This whole reading has me wanting to read a book. It's a situation where, okay, let's get some clarity on this Four of Cups though, because I'm kind of interested. Like, what were you looking at inside of this door? This could have been a new idea where, again, we have you as the Queen of Cups. So you were completely open to this situation. And it's kind of like learning something new. Surprises being showed. It's just like more of that air energy, more of that conflict, that drama. And we have it here, like the moon card, the drama, like men coming in the window to be like, oh yeah, like I'm back. Like, you thought I wasn't gonna leave. Like, I'm not leaving. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, get the hell out of my freaking bedroom window. Like, my mom is coming up in 12 minutes. Like, get the hell out. Somebody wants a piece of that candy. It looks like eye candy to me. Like, they saw you naked once, and it's like they just want to see. They want to taste of the strawberry shortcake, and it's not fair. I'm really hearing that this is not a fair situation. This is a person that has, I feel like, what is it called? This is the type of person that has gotten over on people, on situations, multitudes. So it's like, you don't really like, do you really want to end this situation? It sounds like it's an ending that's possible, but at the same time, it's like, it's honestly, it's your judgment on it. And that's why the judgment is so important, because it's all about making the right judgment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The Five of Swords. Wow, we had a lot. All right, so the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Knave of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Star, Seven of Pentacles. So this is immense passion that somebody wants to come back to because they saw that it was a lot of reciprocation and they were into that, and they want to offer you something, but it's like you're kind of having two offers. So it's like you're gonna take one offer and you're gonna pass on the other one. And I'm feeling like it's more on this situation with this person, because what it looks like to me is that you'll be finding somebody who knows how to treat you a lot better and not objectify you as like a sex object or somebody to just control or buy stuff for. So I wanted to say thanks so much, you guys, for checking out my channel, checking out the reading. I really enjoyed this. It's great. Thanks for coming to the channel. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and peace out.